Good morning, God bless. I know by the way it looks, you might think that I'm a carefree, happy man that's just out learning how to skateboard on his knees and all this good stuff. But listen, life is real. And when you're younger and you're going into the life stage of building a family and stuff, if you can't handle the pressures, if you think partying, drinking alcohol is the way to relieve stress, or maybe taking a pain pill here and there, if you think those are the ways that people deal with things at that young age, then you're going to end up like Chester Dwayne Reisner, missing body parts, ugly, very underweight right now. And it's all because of addictions, hardcore addictions. Why am I still talking about this at 48, going on 49 years old? You know, I could act like it never happened, and eventually it would just level out. But I keep bringing it up, and it's because I cared. It's because I know the way out. I know how to lay down alcohol and drugs. I know that it's not all just Jesus save me, and you're gonna stand up from the altar and you walking around carefree. The addiction's gone, the pain, the wants, the craving it. That's not how it works, people. When you got Jesus on your side, when you pray, hit your knees at an altar of prayer, and you pray to Jesus Christ, and He comes into your life, yes, you're a new man. You're basically a God. But let me tell you, that's where people get this all wrong. You're still in a human body. So that means all the nerve endings, the thoughts, the cravings, the pain, the vision loss, all the things. It's done so much to my personal appearance and my health right now. It's uncomfortable. I could be an astronaut right now if it wasn't for alcohol and drugs. I'm telling you. But listen, I'll never be on the level of intelligence because of the brain cells I burn out from the stupidity. Listen, if you're young right now, grab your little woman, put a ring on it, because you have to get married between you, a woman, and Jesus Christ, or female, man, Jesus Christ, and then you make babies and have a good life. Okay, you don't do it with alcohol and drugs. You don't do it with a bad attitude. If you've got depression in your life, you know, depression's real. I'm trying to cram a lot in this video because I want it to be worth the fruits, the hang. I just want you to be able to get the point. Life is tough. If you want to end up at an old age, just now trying to build retirement, just now, you know, getting thoughts together and plans for the future of, you know, raising this little family that I've started at an older age. But listen, if you do all that when you're young and you don't get wrapped up into the struggles of life and end up having things like depression, which real anxiety. Listen, if you know somebody's got depression today and they're saying they're depressed, and you know it's not just that normal old lady, I'm depressed, I gotta have my type stuff. Look, wrap your arms around them today, hug somebody. If they've had a loss in their family or something and they're really just beat down over stuff, I get it, man. Hold on to them, let them grieve, and speak to them in ways that they can know they're loved. If you got somebody on drugs today and alcohol that are just, they gave up their whole life, if they're old, if they're getting old and they got this gray in their beard and they're still doing it, let me tell you, I pray for people that's my age and still doing drugs, because it's almost like the same things I say about somebody like molest a child or something. I believe they're sick in a way that they can be healed through Jesus Christ. And if they love Christ, they will never, ever do it again. But there's something sick about them that'll never be fixed. If you're my age and you're still doing dope and stuff, I do believe there's such thing as a chronic user. You know, a lot of people says God can heal anything, and I get it. It's not roses and peaches whenever you jump up from the altar. You're still in a human body, and you still got to face life. And that's the whole part of the free will. You know, God gave us free will. We make our own decisions. Yes, you can choose whether to be a good Christian person today. And don't let people steal your thunder, man. If your past is your past, let it go. Let it go. If you will live it down, time heals everything. I'm telling you. I can tell you stories, people. Gruesome stories. I'm old. Drugs have beat me to death. They took away any hope of peace. I mean, I've got peace in my heart through Jesus, but, you know, the things I've done and the struggles I have because of being a human and being on such a terrible drug life, you know, it's hard to recover sometimes. But my name's Dwayne Reisner. I love you. You're not staying where you at. I don't care where you at, what county, what hill you're on, what creek you're laying in. I don't care. You're not staying there. You're going to leave. How you going to get to the next place that you're going? You're either going to know where you're going or you got a map. And it's the same, people. It's the same. When God comes down and meets us in the sky, we got to know how to get up there. You know what I mean? And that Bible is your roadmap. It's the spiritual internal GPS that Jesus Christ puts inside of us when he saves us. And he loves us forever, people. And when I tell you it's forever, you try taking my salvation from Jesus. I can't take it from him. You can't take it from me. He gave it to me, man, because I believed. Read Romans 10:9. If you want to be saved, confess to another person. If God comes into your heart, confess it to another. I love you today. I just love you, man. I'm praying for you. Get off the alcohol and drugs. Let's get on our skateboards today and just have some peace and fun. You know what I'm saying?